Hi guys, Mark Wood here, Director of Instruction at Chichester Golf Academy and also World's Best Golf Destinations, and welcome to another video tip. And in today's video we're going to be talking about how you can hit your driver dead straight. Now I want to just run through a few things with you. Now the truth of the matter is it's really hard to hit your driver dead straight because one, you need to be hitting the ball right at the centre of the club face. Two, you need your swing path to be going pretty much at target. Then you need your face to be at target at contact, and you need your angle of attack to be at zero, because if we start hitting up at the ball with the driver, which we need to create, generate a bit more speed and power and distance, that naturally moves the path more to the left. So you can see where I'm coming from. So, you know, to try and get all those four kind of things lining up each and every time makes it really hard to hit the driver straight. Now, I watch golf on the European Tour and PGA Tour, and I'm sure you guys do as well. And I think you'll agree that when you're watching the pros play and they've got that shot tracer app going, most of the pros hit it with some shape. They either hit it with a bit of right to left or they hit it with a bit of left to right. You know, Dustin Johnson, he hits left to right. You know, you get a few players that hit a draw out there. Now, if it was so easy to hit the ball dead straight, don't you think the guys would be doing it? Because it's more predictable, isn't it? If you could hit the ball dead straight every time, you'd just take dead aim in the middle of the fairway and you'd hit middle of the fairway. You would just take dead aim at the flag on the green and you'd basically knock the flags out on the green. So it really is hard to hit the driver dead straight. So I think for you guys, you've got to learn to control the shape that you normally play with. Now, if you're a bit of a slicer, and say you hit a 50-yard, you know, left to right slice, and I see it all the time where, you know, they come for a lesson and start aiming down the left-hand side, and you know, you aim down the left-hand side because you're trying to bend the ball back into the fairway. The problem with that is the more you aim left, the more you swing left, and you leave the club face open to that path, and you know, you hit your big banana slice. Now, if you're a bit of a hooker, where you end up hitting a sort of a 50-yard right to left hook, it's not uncommon to see you aiming down that right-hand side. The club gets trapped behind you too much, and you swing with a massive into-out path, and you roll the face over because you're trying to hook the ball back into the fairway. Now the problem with that is you're kind of going against, or you're doing a few things in the setup to try and accommodate hitting the middle of the fairway. So what I'd say to you guys is if you hit a natural left to right shape, and that's your shape, or you hit a natural right to left shape, try and control that a little bit more and turn those slices into fades and turn those those hooks into draws. That's what I'd be doing. So let's start with the slice. You know, if you hit a big slice, then what I want you to do, rather than aiming massively down the left side, start to aim a little bit more parallel to the target line. And you know, I use flight scope in my coaching, and quite often when people slice, I can see a path, you know, go sort of 14-15 degrees to the left. So what I would want you to do is I would want you to start to stand a little bit more parallel to target line, and I'd want you to feel as though you've got a bit more of a behind you and out in front of you swing path, so it's a bit more in to out. Now I'm not saying that making that into out swing is going to get your path into out and all of a sudden you're going to hit a draw. It's just a feel that's going to turn your club path probably, you know, maybe 2 or 3 degrees out to in, and now you're going to be hitting sort of fades down the middle of the fairway. Now obviously a hooker is going to have a path that's too much into out, and that, you know, your path might be, you know, 9, 10, 11 degrees into out to the right. You're going to need to feel as though, again, you stand a bit more parallel to target, and you feel as though you swing the club a bit more out in front of you on the way down, so the club's not trapping behind you, so it's a bit more out in front of you. That to you, that might feel like a bit of an out to in swing path, but in reality your path might only be, say, 2 or 3 degrees into out, and now you're hitting a bit of a soft draw down the fairway. So you can see where I'm coming from. So if you're a slicer or a hooker, don't try and hit the ball dead straight. Try and have control over your golf swing and try and turn those slices into fades and those hooks into draws. So just, you know, follow a few simple principles. Try and make sure that you master the setup. You know, get your grip good, get your body alignment parallel, get your posture good, and then from there just make some neutral swings. So if you're, like I say, an out to winner, so a massive slice, feel as though you're a bit more into out. If you're a massive into outer, try and feel that you're a bit more out in front of you. I mean, I hit a natural draw, and sometimes I can turn the ball over too much, and when I get flight scope on, I can see my path has maybe moved 6 or 7 degrees into out. That's exactly what I would do. I would then feel, okay, well, just keep that body alignment nice and neutral. Feel as though you're a bit more out in front of you. And if I can get that feeling that the club's a bit more out in front of me, then I can start hitting soft draws down the fairway like that, and I'm back in control of my game. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this little video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to post your comments below. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It's completely free, and I really appreciate your support. Many thanks for watching.